Welcome back. Today, we're not going to be doing any TA because everything looks to be flat to me. There's just not much volatility. So, today we're going to have some fun. Fun as in like we are going to check out some Reddit posts and also maybe check out some of the comments, right? I have not been responding to some of the comments. So, let's get straight into it. So, Andre says, thank you, you're welcome. Joseph says, thanks, Skinny, you're welcome. He's one of us. Kenny is one of us. Kate says, thank you for your help as usual. Much respect from Australia. You know, there's a police meme called Oi, you cheeky wanker. You know, Oi, you cheeky wanker. Oi, you cheeky wanker. Where's this? John says, Skinny BTC died in 218. Fuck BSV. It's the real Bitcoin. BSV for the win. Kev says, Skinny, where can I find historical data on total volume of Bitcoin transacted? Not just volume on a single exchange. You mean the whole market cap? Yeah, you can actually get it on charts.cointrader.pro. Yeah, you can. Okay, this is where I get it. Let me just open another window. Yeah, so this is the chart, right? charts.cointrader.pro/charts, and then after that, you get the whole data for whatever that is available in TradingView, right? So let's say you want to look for Bitcoin, right? So you can look at okay, market cap. That's good. So what do you want to look at? Total Bitcoin transacted. Okay, I don't know about that, but maybe you can look at Bitcoin, and after that you look at the monthly. Oh no, sorry, against USD. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you can see here how many Bitcoin has transacted, right? The volume, total. Yeah, I'm not really sure why you want this data for. What you want this data for, but you don't really know exactly how much is sold or bought. It's just the total. It's not split into buy sell. So yeah, and you don't really know exactly who is the one buying or selling. So there'll be people, like for example in the same month a lot of people will be buying, a lot of people will be selling as well. Buyers can also be sellers also can be buyers. So it's not entirely that accurate, but yeah, you can go here, charts.cointrader.pro. You get a full historical data of everything. I think that's the answer to your question. I don't know if it is or not, but if Data Bitcoin has got contagion from all the failures, this is not going to happen. Again, you have to sift through all the bullshit that you come across, and again, you have to have an iron mind to be able to discern what's dramatic from reality. Facts and drama. You need to be able to separate that. For BTC TA, I will still use the same chart. So, what application are you using to chart? TradingView. It's tradingview.com. The best ever charting web application. Best ever. So yeah, it's TradingView. Tradingview.com. There you go. And what else? Thank you as usual. You're welcome. I want to break free. Love you, Skinny. Love you too. Hey. Oh, okay. Drew says, do you teach any short-term trading in your paid group? Okay. There are 4 types of traders, right? You can be a scalper, day trader, swing trader, or position trader, right? So the method that we use is actually applicable throughout all 4 time frames, right? Short-term time frames, daily time frames, swinging, and also for holding positions. So yeah, it's actually applicable throughout all the other. But normally we don't do scalping or day trading. I've scalped and done day trading before, but the thing about scalping and day trading is that it's very stressful, and your eyes will have to be glued to the computer all the time, and you don't have time to do something else, right? And you're always in that state of heightened stress. And yeah, no, I've done it before. I don't think this is something which is sustainable towards the long term. So We don't do scalping or day trading. Sometimes, if we see a very nice chart pattern, we make an entry and just like maybe 1 or 2 hours later, it starts breaking out and it hits our targets within the day, then yeah, that will be considered a day trade, So sometimes it happens. Kev says, do you notice the time scales or cycles in these markets getting longer over time, or is it only my impression? I think it's possible though. If you look at, you could be right, but I think this is probably one of the longest bear season ever for Bitcoin. So yeah, things are changing, I suppose. Not everything is always the same, right? There's also a possibility that by the next halving, right, in 2024, let's say it's I'm not so sure exactly when is it. Countdown next Bitcoin halving. Where is this? 19th of March. Are you sure? Okay, let's check out CoinMarketCap's countdown timer. Approximately. Okay, what's the date? When's the date? 2024. April 11. I think the last time I saw it was like February. Where is it? May? March. 8th of March 2024. Okay, let's just put it at March. February, March. Dude, what's happening? Oh, next year's leap year. It's a leap year, boys and girls. Yeah, it's a leap year. Okay, let's just label this Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin. What's the big sign? Bitcoin. Okay, now just put a word there. Halving. Easy peasy. Right. Let's darken this so that it doesn't obscure. It doesn't grab too much attention. Okay. Okay, the halving will be 1st of March. Let's just put it at March 2024. So there is a real possibility that we may not get a new all-time high by the next halving. Is there a possibility that we go even lower? I'm not too sure about that. Again, there's this CME gap thing that is bothering me. So I feel like we could still hit lower first. The best case scenario would be for us to hit lower. The CME gap for the next year, right, 2023, we just keep dropping. Best thing that could happen for Bitcoin is we just keep dropping. We hit sub 10K, which means that we go back down to 4 digits Bitcoin before we hit back up. That would be the best case scenario. To be honest, if we rise up right now, I wouldn't feel comfortable because I feel that there's this price that's still hanging over our heads. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes first, though. I can't say for sure how things are going to be, but the rally has been weak so far. But if we could build a nicer bearish sharp pattern to bring us all the way down to 9K, this would be awesome if it happened. But we'll see. We might just recover from here, but we'll see. All right, we shall see. Where's this? What's Skinny Pink Line? Still holding Trust Wallet. It's a Sacrat. What is the Skinny Pink Line? 314 moving average. Disappearing with you for all-time low of BCH to hold. That would be awesome. But if Bitcoin drops, then I think more likely than not, Bitcoin Cash is going to fall as well, right? When it fails, what a setting. Yeah, I know. What a setting. I think I've been through this. To top 50 for the we've been doing TWT for a while, and we have targets for TWT towards the upside. So I think TWT is almost back out of the we're at 47. So if Trust Wallet could hold top 50, we'll be looking at it. But I'm not so sure. I think there could be a correction coming on, so Trust Wallet could be kicked out of the top 50. I think so. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, let's take a quick look at what's happening in the world of cryptocurrencies. Normally, I would go to Reddit cryptocurrency to check out what's happening in the world of Bitcoin to see whether if the sentiment is super bearish or whether if it's super bullish. So yeah, let's check out What's this? Daily general discussion. Okay, maybe later. Pathetic attention grab. Trump brutally mocked after this. Okay, I'm aware of it. There were pictures of him as a superhero and all. I'm like, yeah. Anecdotal. It's not empirical. It's just pure guessing, right? But it doesn't really matter. Not to us, though. Kevin already just lied in front of the Senate, a felony offense. He said Binance intentionally put FTX out of business. Total falsehood. SBF stole users' deposit and paid Kevin O'Leary $50 million to act as his spokesperson. Yeah, so Kevin O'Leary, I'm starting to see him for what he is. When he was on Shark Tank, I was like, okay, this guy seems like a decent businessman who does successful businesses. And then once you get to know a person more and more and more, the truth always comes out. There's a very wise quote by Buddha, right? Buddha said that there are three things in the world that cannot hide for long, right? The sun, the moon, and the truth. So eventually the truth comes out on whether if even Sam Bankman-Fried or whoever that is. Yeah. So Kevin O'Leary is the same thing. So that's how I operate my channel, by being honest, because eventually you will get found out. And let's say for example there are other, I should stop naming names, but there are people that you can think of which would fall under the dishonest category. So yeah, again, if you just operate with honesty and slowly build your brand, you will go a much longer way. It's like you're building a solid foundation, right? You want to plant oak trees, not pine trees. Only $99. Former US president unveils. Yeah, no. Shrimp abruptly moves in one massive crypto transaction. What? A shell-pocketed crypto was suddenly moving a massive amount of asset Ether in a single transaction, according to a shrimp surveying platform. Excuse me. What? I don't understand. Let's check it out. Supply is currently being held by crypto shrimps or planktons. The Sol's rival holders are in profit. What's going on? Sol's are in green. Oh, really? Shrimp. The very foundations of blockchain trembled. CZ calls Kevin a real liar regarding accusations against Binance. This guy's a boss. I'm not so sure. On one side, I was wishing that CZ would kind of tone down his aggressiveness, but at the same time, I would also, if someone is threatening my baby, right, I would of course defend my baby from all harm, all sorts of harm. Like Elon Musk just got his son threatened, right? And yeah, he's doing all he can to keep his family safe. What am I talking about? Let me just go to Elon Musk Twitter, right? Where is this? Unsuspend accounts who dox my exact location. What? Creating all day long is the different, but doxing my real-time location and endangering my family is not. Yeah, I like this kind of a man who stands up for his family. This is the type of a role model that you want to have around and to model after. Yeah, so you don't take shit from people. That's where you are assertive. Yeah, this is this is good. So I like this. But at the same time, I don't know. I have a mixed opinion about this. Anyway, Shark distanced himself from crypto and FTX collapse. I was just a paid spokesperson. Shaq, creating your own shitcoin in less than a minute. What's this? Here you customize your shit token in a matter of seconds, adding burning and operating fees on every transfer. And also allow more tokens to be minted. The token ticker. What's this? Skinny token. Create your own tokens with one click. 32,395 tokens. Well, where are you gonna buy and sell it? Matik! Just this tool, of which probably 99 have failed, but it's interesting to see how easy it has become. Create shitcoin takes less time to take a pee. Great, the SBF is in jail, but don't forget about the rest. Do Kwon, this guy, I heard he was in Serbia. Tracy, yeah, Suzu. My God, these guys. Voyager and BlockFi's executives. There was some fraud there, and most important to me, Skamshinsky. Who's this? And the audience was like Daniel Leon. Cohen. Which Cohen? It seems that most of the attention is on FTX. It's good that I don't read the news as much, so I don't really know these names. So I keep my mind not as infested. And SBF right now, media, other people don't let the other piece of shits fade into obscurity. They want to enjoy their wealth. Yeah, there's a very famous that has already disappeared. OneCoin founder, right? Ruja Ignatova. Where is she? Where is she? She's not caught yet. She's not caught yet. Yeah, she has not been caught for like years, and so it makes me think that actually there are people that can actually help you escape and disappear from the world. They actually do exist, but you need to have a lot of money. So yeah, Ruja has done it. There's also another very famous Malaysian fugitive. His name is, there's a very famous book about him called The $1 Billion Whale. The $1 Billion Whale. Yeah, where is this guy? Jolo, another scammer. Disappeared. He's gone. Right. Gone. So, yeah. Ruja is gone. And yeah, people have done it before, but doesn't mean that doesn't mean that they are going to be caught. So Sam Bankman-Fried is actually naive and a amateur when it comes to this, right? I mean, if you already have a lot of money, you can just disappear. But he chose not to. So I don't know if that's dumb or not. Yeah, but that's why I use the word naive. It worked there from 18 hours to 13 was one of his biggest mistakes. I already gave an elite group of users the best low mint recap avatars. Okay. Maybe this group of users did some work for Reddit, right? Maybe they did something beneficial for Reddit. Like for example, right, Patreon video beta testing, right? So I'm part of the Patreon video testing. Patreon is about to come out with a new video hosting type of a service, and I was actually selected. Actually, anyone who meets the requirements will be selected, right? I mean, there are certain requirements, and I was selected, and it's free, right? I don't know how many 1,000 hours to upload all my videos, and yeah, maybe for that, I might get special treatment and all. And moreover, when I joined Patreon, right, I had to pay 8% cut plus all the taxes and everything. So by the time I get whatever that is paid by if you join my group, whatever that I get is so much that's taken by the governments of your particular countries, of my country, taken by the payment processors, taken by Patreon. There's a cut here, cut there, cut here, cut there. By the time it gets to me, it's like so much has already been taken off. So yeah, it was 8%. But before that, right, Patreon only took 5%. So anyone who got in Patreon before 2019 had 5%. Their cut was 3% less compared to me, 8%. So maybe that is why Reddit gave this elite group, maybe these are the beta testers or something like that, right? So a general rule of thumb is to always give other people the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, that's what I think though. So I mean, what's this guy's name? Odlavso could be right. Coinbase now has a recovery tool for lost Uniswap, Aave, 0x, and Chainlink tokens. Bear market is different than the past. It's good. For the worst, the South has been filled with gamblers. Yeah, plenty of gamblers. So that's why you need to learn trading, the real true method of trading. Otherwise, you're just gambling. If you don't know what you're doing, it's pure gambling. FUD rather than investors, and I get it. During the bull, everything was great. And I said, yeah, during a bull run, everyone is an expert technical analyst. To say we will not be a shield when things are going up. But this bear has been haunted by so many drastic events. This is good. So it's natural there's constant article spam of recent events. In previous bear cycles, not only does content dry up, but what is left is usually actual talk about projects and generally try to find actual discounted projects over the past year to see what has potential for the future or what real world problems or use cases are being solved. Correct. I agree. Let's check out what the that's probably just nostalgia, my friend. Looks like the last one, you can see a ton of development going on behind the scenes if you look close enough. Okay. Last time market had a bigger Black Swan event. Hash Wars! Coins down, the market was even worse with the Mount Gox. Yeah, Mount Gox, it was even attack. So much worse and backed by numbers. Bitcoin so far dropped only as far as 77, was 84. Market before was well over 90. Correct. So you can look at things from both perspectives. So that's why when we look at Bitcoin, we always look at it from two different perspectives, right? The bullish perspective, which is 5 waves. That's it, we're going back up. But the bearish perspective is we still have targets towards the downside. There is still the CME gap. So it depends on what glasses that you're wearing. Is it the bullish lenses, or is it bearish, right, lenses? So yeah. I'm still here. Don't despair. Despair. Conor McGregor, the ambassador to exchange link to FTX Tiger Trade. Read full memo CZ sent to staff after 1 billion withdrawn from Binance. This is going to be FUD again. Plot twist, he sent the memo knowing it will be leaked and made it sound like they're all good. I don't have to read it. I'll be able to see it on the charts, right? For FTX, we actually saw it on the charts. If you were with me in November, we actually saw the charts on FTX, right? There was a head and shoulders here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We saw it, right? We absolutely saw it. Let me just go back to my Twitter. Let's go back to FTT. Just give you a reminder. Be to God. But new target. Yeah, we keep getting downside targets. Do you see this? You see this? Right, all the way from here. Where was this? September. We already saw it, and we were aware of, we were like, is this the head and shoulders? Yeah, probably, right? And we actually had two targets, right, 17 and 12. So I was already thinking, if we were to head towards 12, I think more likely than not, we will be breaching 12. More likely than not. And so eventually, yeah, look at where FTT is, right? We keep getting downside targets time after time. We keep getting the bearish sign that there's just something wrong happening, and so yeah, eventually we just collapse, right? That is FTT, right? But for Binance, I don't see it. I don't see it on Binance. I just don't see it, right? Yeah, it's just not there. It's again, I just don't see it. It's not as bearish as you would think. So yeah, even if you look at Binance against Bitcoin, right, we're in a bullish trend. Do you know that? We're above the skinny pink line. Ever since we broke out in February 2021, we have been above it. So just by looking at the charts, I don't even have to read the news. Against Bitcoin, right, you look at FTX token. Yeah. No. I don't know. I just don't think there's anything for Binance. It's all just FUD. Again, you need to be able to sift through all the bullshit. There's just plenty of bullshit, and when you go on places like Reddit, cryptocurrency, or you see it on Twitter, there's just so much emotions involved, right? So if you could remove that emotion part, right, and you just stay logical, you will see that there's actually, I don't know, I don't see that. I really don't see it. Of course, I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. Brian Armstrong explains why Coinbase is different from rest of the country and surging fear. The most Googled cryptocurrencies of 2022. Cathie Wood buys nearly 24 million worth of Coinbase and Tesla. Okay, let's just take a quick look at Coinbase. For Coinbase. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm not sure what's happening with Coinbase. What a collapse. 300 to 37. This is 90%. And Coinbase is correlated to Bitcoin. Until Bitcoin starts reversing, Coinbase is going to continue dropping. What else? ARK. Okay, let's take a look at ARK. I think ARK is gone. Oh, looking a lot like Bitcoin. Coinbase. Something like a head and shoulders. You see this? Something like that. Woo! Again, you can argue, but I don't think so. And is this 5 waves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes. We already form a new low. Okay. But you must be careful, because for ARK, there's zero, absolute zero, right? Zero support over here. So there's just zero support over here. We could just, slice down all the way from 33 back down to the next area of support, be at $21. Somewhere here, this will be the next area of support, 22, 21. So it's not really looking that good. Not to me. Not at this point. Tesla. Okay, let's look at Tesla. I think we looked at Tesla, didn't we? We got these targets. Where was this? November the 10th. I think we took a look at Tesla. And yeah, we have two targets. 142. We are heading towards 142. The next target will be 93. So we're expecting Tesla to go back into double-digit territory. So yeah, it's not really looking that perky, not to us. So that's why you got to be very careful, both in the land of crypto and also in the land of stocks, right? In the land of equities, you got to be very careful. Where's this? Seems like every day I'm being pushed further toward Monero. What are the negatives? Okay, let's just look at things from a technical perspective without all the emotions involved. Again, Monero, we have a target over here. I don't know. I don't see any, sure, it's a falling channel, right? Eventually up, but the question we always ask is this the bottom? Or is this the bottom? Yeah. It's correlated to BTC. So if BTC is in a downtrend, I don't think it's wise to be buying Monero. But of course, it is your money, so your decision, but not to me. I'm not going to be buying anything. We'll probably be shorting things though. The narrative now is that crypto is a national security imminent risk. Yeah, nope. Once return your token sent by accident, Biden mocks Trump's major announcement of digital trade. Bitcoin halving is 65% completed. Is this signal of BTC cycle bottom? Again, that's why you must have the skill of shorting. So you don't really care what the trend is. Whether if it's bullish trend or bearish trend, you want to still be able to, make moolah. Best hardware wallet, what I'm thinking. I think either one would work fine. Crypto receives license as a payment institution in Brazil. Ah, good for crypto.com. Alameda secret courier account exposed masking liabilities. Yeah, Sparks backlash from claiming financing recourse after. What a noob. Alright, I guess that's it for Fun Friday. Or Friday Fun Fridays. I guess I shall see you next week. Hopefully, things would pan out the way that we expect it to. And yeah, the boys and I, we are actually looking for short opportunities. But yeah, so I think the direction is still down. Of course, I could be wrong. Of course, we could be, for sure, we could be seeing a reversal, but I don't see it yet, right? So yeah, 2 days ago, we got a shooting star. We'll probably talk more about it next week, but this is actually you can see that this is a rising channel, and rising channels break lower. So that's why we still have our 15K target and 14K target. Hopefully we would stop at, I don't know, 14K. But again, there's still this CME gap thing that's haunting us. So watch out for it. All right, I guess I shall see you in the next one. Hope you guys have a great weekend ahead of you. See you on Monday. Ta-ta.